Yeah, it was a tough series, tough last game today. It's a tough stretch there, and we got punched. We got to find a way to punch back.
What did you see from Paul early in game one?
Just looked like the fastball wasn't where it typically is with him, command and stuff wise. And I think that the couple pitches, that the one that Walker hit, it looked like a sweeper that didn't break. And just I didn't think he had his best stuff today.
It seemed like early on he was getting behind guys too. Did you notice that was kind of a factor?
Yeah, I'll lead off getting behind 2-0, and then JJ got a hold of that one. Just didn't seem like he had the command and the stuff that he typically does have.
What stood out to you about Tiger Hope this series and the impact that he had?
I thought he played really good baseball. Got into some good counts, got his swing off, played good defense. I thought he played well.
With this 5-game stretch, the losing skid, what are the things that you feel that need to be executed better in order to get out of this specific stretch?
Yeah, I think that from a pitching standpoint, just continuing to get ahead, doing the things that we did early on this season, get ahead pitching-wise, make the plays that we need to make on defense, and then put good swings on the ball. I thought that, again, the offense came alive, looking to get that started earlier in the game from the first inning. I thought we did a good job of staying with it and giving ourselves opportunities. And when we get runners in scoring position, not trying to go up and do too much, just stay within yourself and drive the ball gap to gap, take the base hits when we can get them. And that timely hitting is going to be huge as we go through the season.
Defensively, what did you see from Reynolds on that play in the game?
Oh, man, there's no doubt it was right in the lights. You could tell that he lost it. And anytime you're playing in right field or right-handed hitter, in and over towards the line, and they hit a low liner towards the gap like that, or vice versa, playing left field with a left-handed hitter up and they hit it towards the gap, it went right in the lights.
This team is now 2-10 when the other team scores first. So what do you need to do differently once you fall behind in order to win the game?
I think we need, like I just was talking about a little bit, pick in the first inning, just making sure we get started a little bit earlier. I think it's been slow. I think that we've fought back in games, and I think that we've shown that resiliency that, maybe wasn't there last year, when we got down by 3 or 4 runs, to be able to come back and make it a game like we did today, 5-4. If we're able to hold them right there, totally different ball game as we know, but we need to find a way to put some runs up earlier in the game and continue to add on when we have the opportunity.
Your starting pitching has been good enough that you haven't had one of these stretches, like going back to the Mets series, you haven't had a consecutive losing streak. As you look forward to the series coming up, whether it's Mitch or whoever, how do you feel about the rotation being able to be the answer to stop this?
Yeah, feel real good about it. And I think that that's the thing when you go through these stretches, is maintaining that confidence in the starting pitching, confidence in each other. We got a lot of leaders in that room that have been through the grind and have full faith in them and in all the guys, and somebody stepping up, whether that's through the rotation, defensively, big at-bats. And we got to try to stay within ourselves, like we were just talking about. If you start trying to do too much, you get outside of yourself. And I think that for the starters to continue to do what they've been doing all season, they've been so strong for us and such a strong foundation.
Tony, is there anything about the Cardinals' approach that is different than everybody else's? Because that is maybe the one team that Paul maybe has had a little bit of rough spot against as opposed to everybody else.
Yeah. Nothing that stands out right now. We'll be diving into reviewing this game. I think that the teams that have, and I guess maybe we could say the same about Milwaukee up until that last game, they've been tough to handle. And I think sometimes they think that teams go up there, try to work his pitch count and try to get, that up. It doesn't seem to be the case. They're going up there swinging and trying to get their swing off. Sometimes his stuff is so good that he gets into foul ball wars because they can't. It's harder to put in play, but they put some good swings on the ball today.
How surprising is it, given how consistently good he is, to have him get off to a bad start like he did in the opener and like he did today? When you have those rare games when he doesn't pitch as well as you expected?
Paul Skeens is unbelievable, and I think sometimes we've talked about it. We lose sight of the fact that he's in his 3rd year, and the expectations are so high for him, and nobody expects more out of Paul Skeens than Paul does out of himself. And I think when he has a game like today or the opener, we need to find a way to pick him up because he picks us up all the time.